Well, good morning everybody from sunny London, and I wanted to do a sequence that anybody can do. So, you know, as we know, there's a lot of very, very advanced people and there's a lot of beginners. So I wanted to do something for you that really brings in abundance that anybody can do. So the first thing we're going to do is sit down cross-legged, and we're going to create what's called a sankalpa. And in Sanskrit, or the ancient language of India, a sankalpa is an intention. And so you create the intention before you start the movement. And I'll do it with you, but it gives you an opportunity to really clear your energy, and we're going for abundance. So most of the abundance that I'm going to work with you on is heart chakra, right here. And we're going to open it up, because a lot of people walk around like this in the world because that's what we do. We're on the computer, we're at a desk, and also the closing of the shoulders is all about how we protect ourselves. We protect our heart. And we live in a crazy world, and you know, my recommendation would be stop watching the news as well. Just stop it. I stopped about 5 years ago. My heart is a lot more open since then, since I don't think, you know, every 2 minutes I'm going out into the world, there's killings, stabbings, murders, whatever. And this has an effect on us, and this is what happens. We start to shut down. So, find yourself a nice seat, peel the flesh from your buttocks so you're really sitting on your sit bones. And then this mudra, so you bring thumb and first finger together, other fingers outstretched, and start to slow the breath down. So just take a moment. And then think about the concept of abundance. Abundance is not just one thing. It's a currency, it's a current, it's a flow in your life. You can have hardly any money, but you can feel super abundant. And there can be people who have all the riches in the world and they don't feel rich. So what we want to do is get you in tune with the idea of a flow of abundance coming into your life, a flow of abundance. And with that, we often look to in yoga as the god of Ganesh. So Ganesh is an elephant god. I'll show you an image of him later on. He's an elephant god, and he represents removing obstacles. And when you can remove the obstacles so that there's a flow in your life, you don't know how that's going to play out, but you feel abundant. You feel like a child again. So we're going to do a little mantra to Ganesh, and we're going to create your sankalpa. So have a think about what language it is that you're going to create your intention. And to create the intention, what you want to speak is in the positive, affirmative, present tense language. So this means if I want to say, my business has expanded 1,000-fold, if that's the version of abundance I want to do, then I say it as if it's already happened. So I'm not saying I'm thinking about trying to get my business to expand 1,000-fold. I go, my business has expanded 1,000-fold. And keep it simple. So here's the mudra we're going to use. It's the open lotus at the heart chakra center. And this is a receiving the flow. So shut your eyes. Start to breathe into your heart. And so I'll use mine. And if you're in a private space, you can say it out loud. But if not, then say it internally what your intention, what your sankalpa is. So in 2019, my business expanded 1,000-fold. In 2019, my business expanded 1,000-fold. In 2019, my business expanded 1,000-fold. So now, say it 3 times. And now we're going to do 3 Oms. And then I'm going to teach you that little mantra to Ganesh. Keep your eyes shut so you clear all the obstacles out of your way. Om Gan Ganapataye Namaha. 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 Om. Stretching your arms up above your head, really take a stretch up and seat your sit bones down on the ground. Deep breathing, and then bring the hands down. So placing your hands on the right side, inhale, lean into it and stretch out. Really stretch the side body. Feel the energy moving into all the fingers. Deep breathing. If you know Ujjayi breathing, then do it. Inhale up, other hand goes down. Inhale, and really stretching out the side body. Inhale up, clasping the hands behind your back, pull them away, shoulders going back, lean onto the ground and put your chin up and breathe. And then leaning forward, allow your hands and arms to come up over your head. placing your fingers, moving forward. Lean back, puff up your chest, lean into your hands or the heels of your feet, puff up your chest and breathe into it. Coming upright, raise the left hand, reach down over, keep it really strong. Inhale, straighten, and exhale, twist. And this hand goes behind you. You look over your shoulder. Coming round to the front. Inhale, right hand up. Exhale it down. Inhale and exhale. Coming round to the front, creeping your fingers forward. Go all the way forward, inhale up, and exhale down. Walking the hands all the way back up, change the cross of the legs. We often favor one side, and this allows you to open the hips. Again, hips are what keeps you tight and not receiving. Inhale up, exhale down. And then walking the hands back, change back to the regular space. Clasping the hands together, press the heels of the hands out. Inhale up, shrug the shoulders down, squeeze the bandhas or the lower abdominals. It's as if you can imagine having a pee and then stopping the pee. That's Mula Bandha. It's an energy lock. And so when I breathe, notice that I'm breathing high into the chest. So I will now breathe. And then bringing the hands down, shake out the wrists. So the problem with most bodies is that we don't have the looseness that we had when we were children. And so a lot of people who I see when I ask them to shake their wrists are like this. So really rubber, like rubber. You're creating flow in the body. And the hands are what receive to the heart and give. So left side is receiving, right side is giving. That's the flow. So other side, move one digit along, one finger along, so it feels like the awkward clasp. Press the heels of the hands out again and repeat. And bring them down again. Shake, shake, shake. So this level of looseness, there's no blockages. My whole body is able to just receive energy. And so now that's exactly what we're going to do. Fingertips, back of the body, reaching back, puff the chest up, and just If it feels comfortable and your neck is not a problem, you can lean the neck back. This is the posture of surrender. When you think how wolves act around dominant other wolves, they show their neck. So what I'm doing is I'm opening the heart and throat all the way up here. So we're moving across this whole area, opening you up to what you deserve, to what you truly, truly deserve. And occasionally throughout this little practice, you can go back to your intention and say it again. So in 2019, I am expanding my business 1,000-fold. Say what you want to bring in. And then we're going to do something which is like a, first of all, this is a Native American Indian to get courage energy. You've heard Tarzan. But this is what braves used to do before they went into battle, so that they were fully courageous. And a lot of times we are not courageous enough to go for our dreams. So just beat the heart chakra, open it up while breathing. If you've heard about the heartbeats drum, you're getting in tune with your own heart. And then we open our arms. Breathe in, exhale, curve the spine back. Inhale, take it in. Exhale, curve the spine back. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. So now, left arm goes out, reach it back as far as you can, put the other hand on your heart. So this is the receiving hand. So behind me I'm asking, in 2019, my business expands 1,000-fold. I sweep this energy into my heart and I let it go. And again, I'm reaching and receiving in 2019. My business expands 1,000-fold. I take it in, scoop it into the heart, open up. Because there is no receiving without giving. And again, inhale. In 2019, my business expands 1,000-fold. Bring it in. And now we'll just do this. So this is more like Tai Chi and Qigong. Inhale it up, exhale it down. And then change direction, open the arms out. Smile, receive your abundance, and then draw it into your heart. Use your breath. Shake your hands out. Shake, shake, shake. And now we're just going to roll over our knees, because some of you may be a little bit squashed. Place your hands down, knees hip width apart. Look down at the mat between your palms, straight arms, and press and curve the spine as much as you can. Then tilting the bum out first, snake the spine, look up. Exhale, tilt. So the first thing to move is your bum. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. This frees up your spine. In India, they say you're as old as your spine. And then press all the way back, child pose. Now allowing yourself to come forward, place your legs behind you and bring your forearms onto the mat, under your body. So the energy is from the waist down, my legs are as wide as the mat, I'm heavy. I just tell my hips to be heavy. But from this part, the energy is all in my triceps. Triceps. That's the only thing that's keeping me up. So the energy of the elbows is coming in, and I'm trying to reach forward with my heart. It's a very safe back bend for any level, and any level likes it too. It's a nice posture. Sphinx pose. So think of yourself being very regal, like an Egyptian sphinx, receiving into your heart what it is that you desire. In 2019, my business expands 1,000-fold. So say your sankalpa again. And then bend the knees, toes point up. It's a stronger back bend, so you're opening the heart even more. And then we're going to come all the way down onto the mat. You can wriggle your hips side to side. And then bringing your fingertips to the side. This is harder than it looks, this. So this is side of the body. The energy of this pose is also very heart opening. So legs are wide and heavy. I put my forehead down, and as if I'm dragging up my head without allowing it to come up, I inhale. And only when I'm finally up do I raise my head up. Then I bring my head down. Inhale. Finally I look up on the inhale. Exhale down. Exhale down. And then turn the head the other way, rock the hips. Pressing all the way back into child. And then we're almost finished, but I wanted to just show you, I have a number of Ganeshas here. I don't know if you can see them, but I'll bring one of my favorite ones. One of my favorite Ganeshas, clearer of obstacles, to the front of the mat. This beautiful little elephant. Come back into cross-legged again, just like he is. And again, we go back to the sankalpa. One more Om to seal this little practice. Take a deep breath in. Om. Deep breath in. Exhale, bow the head down towards the heart. Namaste. Namaste, which means the light in me shines at the light in you. And my name is Sally Griffin, aka Millionaire Yogi, and I help entrepreneurs with a calling to create million-dollar businesses. And some of this work, even though it seems, how can this relate to anything, you know, finance, business, it does. It keeps you open to your true potential, and it keeps the body open so that you're not all rigid in life. You're actually in a process where you can receive easily. And as I said earlier, giving, receiving is part of the same current. So in business, here's another little tip. When you have an income that comes in and this is like, you know, your profit, then give 10% towards new training in your own business. 10% you blow or you give away. 10% you give to good causes, charity, whatever. I support young entrepreneurs, so I'm always sort of funding them. And then the rest of the money, the other 70%, you put straight back into your business. So it's a great model for how you can expand your business. It means that people who are uptight about using money, they will never blow 10%. And that means blow it on you, blow it on your family, blow it on something that's beautiful, blow it on a Ganesh. I've bought lots of pieces of art and Indian, art, so that I'm always reminded that money is to be used. Don't just sit and hoard it. 10% on training is always keeping yourself moving, energized, looking at things. 10% on charity is your generosity. So it's either charity or you give to something that really moves you. And for me, I help entrepreneurs. And then the rest you put straight back into your business. And it's a great formula for success. And you can find me on millionaireyogi.guru, that's my website, or on my Facebook group, Millionaire Yogi. And I have a group called When Business is Pleasure, because it can be. I hope you have an amazing, abundant 2019. Namaste.